Hello and welcome to the channel. In today's episode we're going to be continuing our playthrough series of Beyond the Steel Sky. Now we're on episode 4 now, so if you've missed any of the early episodes be sure to check them out on the playlist. And remember, if you do enjoy this kind of game and you want to have your own copy, why not use one of the links in the description below this video to go purchase it. And without further ado, let's get into this episode. If you recall at the end of the previous episode, Raquel was stuck up on this ledge above the building here and we needed to rescue her. I had a few thoughts about this, and what I was thinking is that maybe we could use the cleaning droid to come out and clean the windows out here and perhaps use that as a method to rescue her. So let's give that a go.
Commencing refill.
Okay, so I can see here that we could swap it round for exterior cleaning during the day, so let's try that and see what happens.
Commencing spray. Please stand back. Water tank depleted.
Raquel!
Help! Please!
Can you see any way down from there?
No! And everything's wet now thanks to that robot.
Hold on. We'll work something out. Think you can get on the robot when it passes?
I could try. But what if...
We'll catch you. You can do it.
I rather doubt she can.
Can't you try and be more encouraging?
You have a reasonably good eye for aesthetics.
Thank you? Now, grab on tight. We'll be right underneath you.
You'll be fine.
Human grip strength is famously reliable. Only in short bursts.
Okay, here goes.
Commencing refill. Water refill complete. Commencing spray. Please stand back. Water tank depleted.
Okay, she didn't seem to get on the robot or anything. Maybe there's something else we need to do.
Commencing refill. Water refill complete. Commencing spray. Please stand back. Water tank depleted. Commencing spray. Please stand back. Water tank depleted. Commencing refill. Water refill complete. Commencing spray. Please stand back.
Okay, so now we
Think
can
you
ask
can
her to
get
just
on
try
the
again.
robot when
Maybe
it
it'll work this
passes?
time.
Try. Okay, here goes.
And down she comes.
How do you feel, Raquel? Are you okay?
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad that's all sorted. Shall I call a pod for her?
I've got it from here, thank you. Raquel, what were you even doing up there?
I don't know. I don't really remember anything.
The girl looked glad to be back on solid ground.
Spray. Please stand back.
Excuse me?
Mr. Grundy. Oh, Mr. Grundy.
Mr. Grundy?
Bravo, Mr. Grundy. Your actions in this situation were sublime, albeit unconventional. The local noise levels have already returned to normal, and the building will soon sparkle again.
I'm more concerned about the girl. Is she gonna be okay?
Yes, blah, 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 and all that. Officer, wouldn't you say that Mr. Grundy's actions today warrant a kudos boost,
Of course. Thank you for the suggestion.
Tarquin, miss.
Orana. Orana Newblood.
Yeah, like the guy said. Graham Grundy.
Mr. Grundy?
So, do you work here?
I'm an officer for the Ministry of Wellbeing.
You often have to talk girls off high ledges?
My first one.
You did a good job.
Thanks.
What is the reflection spa?
What is the... Are you feeling okay, Graham? Everyone this side of the industrial level has heard of reflections.
Oh, you mean that reflection spa. It's been a long day.
Next, you'll be asking me to tell you about this Joey guy.
No, I'm familiar. I'm on the trail of a missing kid called Milo. I think he's somewhere in Union City.
That shouldn't be difficult. Any greeter terminal will be able to find him via U-chip.
No, that won't help. He was brought here from the Gap.
That's not possible.
I assure you.
Where did you say you worked, Mr. Grundy?
That'd be the Ministry of Comfort.
I suggest you concentrate on your work and leave well-being issues to the appropriate ministry.
Raquel. Is she always like that?
What do you mean?
Well, I met her earlier and she seemed like a totally different person.
She's been through a big ordeal. Nothing that a trip to the reflection spa won't sort out.
Will she be in trouble for the graffiti?
Well, no real harm done. The droid will clean it up, eventually. That said, her kudos rating will take a hit.
All because she defaced Joey?
People loved Joey, and what he did for us.
Joey was my friend. We did so much together.
Well, he might be gone, but he's not forgotten. You can find out about our savior at the Museum of New History.
How is the girl doing?
She'll be fine. This sort of trauma is best handled at the reflection spa.
You mentioned I could find out about Joey in a museum?
Yes. The Museum of New History has exhibits about how he transformed the city. I'd recommend it to anyone who wants to learn about him and his legacy.
A museum dedicated to Joey? He'd be proud of that for sure.
Well, it's not all Joey. They have a special exhibit about the previous administration. Old technology, maps, that sort of thing. My advice, though, is to avoid dwelling on the past. Anyway, taking in some culture is good for you. Find it at the piazza if you get the chance.
I guess I should get going.
Yeah, well, thanks for your help.
I suppose I should thank you too.
No problem. You take care.
You too, Mr. Grundy. If you need any well-being support, just ask for me at a greeter terminal, or on a New Blood. Come on, Raquel, let's get you to the spa. You'll be feeling better in no time. No need to worry, Raquel. You're safe now. Happy faces all round, right? In fact, this calls for a celebration. It is Aspiration Day after all.
Oh, goodness. Is it?
All day. And you know what would be the best end to a day like this? A trip to the reflection spa. I'll pull a string or two, and we'll get you straight to the front of the line.
So I'm guessing the monopod is accessible again now, but before we leave I want to go back to the apartment and make sure that there's nothing else there for us to do.
Apologies, Citizen Graham. This is not your residence. Please stand back. Commencing refill.
Pod has been requested. Please wait for embarkation. Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
I needed to find more information on Graham's contact before I could decide where to go next. Sorry, Monopod. I think that I'll stay here.
No problem, Citizen Graham.
So it looks like we can't leave yet, so let's head back to the apartment and see if we can figure something out. Ah, okay, so we can see the holographic plant thing here and the bear that's got the broken screen. I wonder if we can swap the display around so that we can see what the bear is supposed to be showing.
The plinth was showing the toy's tracking data. All I needed to do was locate the area code E1594. Find the tracker, find Leet.
Okay, so we've got Leet's location now. Hopefully that's enough for us to leave this area, so let's head back to the monopod.
Ray, please stand back. Water tank depleted.
I had a lead, a map reference.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
E1594.
Where would
Graham
you like
had
to
put
go?
a tracker there. Maybe it was the key to finding his hacker friend Leet. The piazza is the place for me.
It would be my pleasure, Citizen Graham.
Leet was my only lead to discovering Graham's connection to the Stalker. And the obsolete map reference E1594 was the only lead I had to finding Leet. As I surveyed the room, I was greeted by a familiar face.
Hello, darling!
So Mrs. Piedmont was a character in the park, I think, in the original Beneath the Steel Sky, and we had to rescue our dog from the water, something along those lines, I can't remember.
Learn all about Union City in the post-Joey era.
It was a hologram of Danielle Piermont, a friend from when I last came to Union City.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Fluids. You need them. We all do. But water isn't only scarce. It's dull. What's a good citizen to do? That's why famed Ministry of Plenty craniohydrologist Mr. Spankles created Spankles! Spankles is far more than just your recommended daily dose of vital fluids. Every can is bursting with micro-pleasurants to boost your mood and your aspirations. Doctors agree, just 2 cans a day are all you need to work and play. Spankles! Put a little fizz into your soul. Who saved us from starving in sadness and hate? Savior Joey! Put clothes on our backs and food on our plates. Savior Joey! Who made Union City the best thing for miles. Savior Joey! Makes everything nice and has nothing but smiles. Savior Joey! Savior Joey!
Greetings, citizens. We are the Council, your democratically elected representatives. 5 years ago, Savior Joey decreed that we take charge of our own destiny.
We invite you to salute the people of Asio City, our faraway friends and valued members of the Union Group. Unstinting
All
and
citizens of the greatest city.
The centerpiece of the whole museum was a synthetic arm. I recognized it. It was Joey's. He'd lost it in our fight against Link all those years ago.
Look, look, look! Over here!
Dad, do you have to be so loud?
The arm! Isn't it amazing?
Seemed like I wasn't the only one
Sesame.
interested in the Joey arm.
Didn't I promise? Didn't I say I'd bring you here?
Joey's arm has
You
been
did,
preserved.
Dad.
It's like Terminator
I'm
2
so
all over again.
This is Joey's arm! This was once attached to the really real Joey! Savior of Union City! Hold on, Cecily. I think someone wants to talk to you.
What? Dad, he's clearly...
What's that, Joey? Coming!
Dad, not... You'll have to excuse my dad. He's very dedicated to Joey.
The man was totally absorbed by the waving arm. Excuse me.
Oh, hey. Wow, you look different.
What do you mean?
Your outfit. It's so...
Rugged?
I was just gonna say weird.
If mine's weird, what color is yours supposed to be?
Duh. It's perinickel margarine. It's like Tuesday's happiest color. Where are you even from?
You'd never believe me.
This museum visit just got way more interesting.
I like your brooch.
This? You mean you've never seen one of these? You must be from the Gap or something.
Me? No. Good one.
It's an aspiration brooch. The council awards them to people who max out their kudos each month. Social climbers, they're known as.
You must be an incredible person.
What, me? No, it's my dad who earned the kudos, obviously. Talk to him if you want to know who to impress.
Then, how did you get yours?
Oh, Dad got a second one. Bring a friend or something.
So they're transferable?
Technically, yes.
Your father seems to really love this place.
He'd spend all day, every day here if he could.
That's some real faith he must have.
That's one word for it. He keeps going on about a sign. As if Joey's arm is gonna tell him how to be normal.
I'm sensing some resentment.
Maybe he should ask it how to win Mom back.
Is there more to this museum?
There's the whole old history section. About what Union City was like before Savior Joey came along.
Oh, really? I'd like to learn more about that story.
I've heard it's pretty depressing. They only let you in if they think you can handle it.
How do they determine that?
The same way they determine everything else. Kudos. Like, if your kudos is high enough, or in my dad's case, raised enough since last month, they figure you've got the moral fiber to be able to make it out the other side still smiling.
Does the location E1594 mean anything to you? It's an obsolete reference code from the old system.
Nuh-uh. I never paid any attention in geography. Or history. It's just like, hello, there's a reason we got maps, you know?
A map. Perfect. Can I find one in here?
In here? No. In there? Yes. The old history exhibit has got a huge one, but it's pretty old.
That might just be exactly what I'm after. So there's a map in the old history exhibit showing the city as it was?
Yes, and it's old. Everything in there is.
Are there many people like your father in the city?
Like my father? What, you mean Joey fanatics? They have a club. But my dad is something else. Got enough faith for the two of us.
Maybe even enough for all three of us.
You have no idea.
Praise Joey, am I right?
So, where did you first find Joey?
Scattered across an irradiated Gap scrap heap. Yourself?
In my heart? Your answer is way better.
Does this social climber status do anything for you?
Absolutely. First, everybody who sees you can tell that you've been a model citizen all month.
Very inspirational, I'm sure.
Actually, it's kinda embarrassing. Everyone just stares at you all day. It's not like you even get anything good from it. Not really.
Then what's the point?
I guess if you really care, you get to go look around the special exhibits over in the old history room. Dad gets so excited by that sort of stuff. Can't stop staring at the old map.
Hey, listen, I know we just met, but I really was hoping to get one of those brooches. Need to check out the old history exhibit.
Let me guess. You were hoping I'd give you mine.
That's right.
No offense, but you don't seem as evangelical as most Joey freaks. What's back there that's so important to you?
Do you ever feel like you're not being given the whole truth about the city?
You mean how perfect everything is? Yeah. Sometimes it does seem a bit.
If I were a cynic, I might call some of it a little unbelievable.
Don't say that around my dad. He really buys into all this stuff. Hey, listen. You and me, we're on the same wavelength here. And it's a different wavelength than my father.
He does seem very devout.
Right? And honestly, just staring at an old arm gets dull. You can just walk out, but I'm stuck here.
And you can just go into the back while I can't.
I'll make a deal with you. You give my dad a reason to leave, and I'll give you this dumb thing. You in?
Okay, I'm in. That brooch in exchange for your freedom.
Finally. Praise Joey.
Praise? Yes, praise Joey.
So I'm thinking what I have to do here maybe is swap the interactions around that are on the exhibits with what the arm is actually doing, and maybe that'll do something to make the guy go away.
City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
I think I'm just going to go talk to the guy a bit first and just see if he gives us any clues on what it is we need to do to get rid of him.
Good day, friend. Are you here to walk with Joey?
I've walked with Joey before. He had treads at the time.
Yes. When you tread with Joey, you become one with happiness.
How do you walk with an arm?
You don't walk with him. You walk with him in here.
I think you're probably walking with him up there.
Oh, the mind's always on Joey, that's for sure.
What sort of sign are you looking for?
At this point, anything. I've been such a devoted citizen, putting Joey first above everything. My job, my wife and daughter, all second to Joey, just as he would have wanted. But now, I worry I'm straying off the path.
Ever thought about a counselor?
But who would deliver better counsel than the Savior himself?
You kind of worship Joey, huh? Is that why you're here?
Well, I mean, yes, but not just that. I'm looking for a sign.
A sign? From who?
Joey, of course. When a man reaches our age...
Our age?
He starts to look for guidance. And what better thing to point me in the right direction than the arm of Joey himself?
I better go and admire something.
Happy Aspiration Day! Now, if you might stand aside so the Savior and I can have a little us time. Just me and the hand.
Okay, so that confirms my suspicions. He's probably waiting for the hand to give him a sign, in inverted commas. Okay, so we've got calmly and gently here. I don't anticipate there's going to be a lot of difference between these, but let's just swap them and see what happens. Okay, so the guy's saying, well, he doesn't know what to make of that. Can you be more clear? So I think we'll try some of the ones around the outside. I think what we'll have to do here is swap them with the robot here that's moving around so that we can then swap them back into the middle. Might take a while for us to try this out.
We invite you to salute the people of Asio City, our faraway friends.
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active. Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Okay, so this bathroom robot has an aggressively type action. That might be useful to swap into the hand, but I think we're too far away here. Let's just go and check out some of the other ones first.
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active. Warning, citizen. Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Let's wait for the robot to come into range. Here he comes.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Okay, so we can swap excitedly here for gently. So maybe an excited arm will do something.
Sir Lincoln. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
There we go, we now have an excited arm. Let's see what the guy's reaction is here. No, he's still saying he doesn't know what to make of that.
Citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Okay, so this time we've got a crazily action. Maybe a crazy arm will attract his attention.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day! Union City wishes all...
Here begins the story.
Nope, he still says he doesn't know what to make of that.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. A happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens... In the Savior's name, the Council formed the 5 ministries that continue to guide Union City in this new golden era.
If you're one of our lucky aspiration brooch holders, be sure to check out the old history
Citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
special collection of artifacts and exhibits from the pre-Joey era.
Greetings, citizens. We are the Council, your democratically elected representatives. 5 years ago, Savior Joey decreed that we take charge of our...
Now, okay, so this exhibit has an enticing thing. Maybe we can make him come close to the arm with this.
wishes all citizens a happy aspiration.
I preserve the...
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day!
Yep, that seems to have worked as planned. He's approached the plinth.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
What are you hoping to learn from the arm?
The next step to take to a bright future. My vocation, my journey, destiny. And I'm nearly there. I've never seen the arm act so erratically until today.
And what if you don't like what it has to say?
Who am I to judge the will of Joey?
This guy wasn't going anywhere without a sign from Joey. I had a feeling, without my intervention, he'd be waiting a while. I better go and admire something.
Keep a smile on your face.
Okay, so I think our best course of action there was to maybe try and get that aggressivity from the bathroom robot. Maybe the arm will punch him or something, who knows.
Who saved us from starving, sadness, and pain? Savior Joey. Savior Joey, who made Union City the best thing for miles. Savior Joey makes everything nice and asks nothing but smile. Savior Joey. Savior Joey.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day!
But, Joey, after all that I did to maximize my kudos, why have you forsaken me? I worked so hard. I did every...
That's okay, Dad. It's all right.
But Cecily... I just don't understand.
Come on now, Dad. Let's go get you a nice can of Spankles at the cafe.
Yes. Yes, I think that'll do the trick. I think it's time I tried that new flavor.
I very much enjoyed our talk today, Mystery Man. It's been eye-opening.
I'm glad we could reach an arrangement, miss.
Featherbottom. Cecily Featherbottom. Best Aspiration Day ever. Here you go. A deal's a deal. Until we meet again, may the light and wisdom of Savior Joey smile upon you. Happy Aspiration Day.
So I'm hoping now we should be able to get in to see the history exhibit with this aspiration badge. And I don't know where it was, I didn't see it as we went around the room earlier. So let's go have a look.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
You can see a locked off area over there, that's probably it.
Welcome to the Old History Exhibit, young lady. Welcome to the Old History Exhibit, young lady.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Meet Spunky, lifelong friend and companion of our benefactor, Danielle Piermont. Spunky was a friend to...
The robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits.
Until he was found drowned in a pond at the tender age of 7. Through this exhibit, may his bark be with us always.
A giant holographic map of Union City as it was 10 years ago. If I could get the map to display area E1594, I would find the building where I suspected Graham had met with Leet. A metal panel was bolted onto the side of the table.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
This holographic map demonstrates the success of the Council in revitalizing Union City according to Joey's guidance. With new Council-approved technology, every citizen can finally look up and see clear blue skies.
Waving my crowbar around in public wasn't going to achieve anything. The hand scanner looked broken. I doubted I'd be able to use it anytime soon. The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work. The old link terminal had long since stopped working.
Okay, so I'm thinking if we can get this information to play on some other kind of device, then we might get to see something here. Perhaps pull the information robot over. We can get it to display on that or get it to say something.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
These humble scraps of primitive circuitry house the spark that would become our beloved savior, Joey. Many disciples of the Savior hold this board up as an example of immaculate assembly with rather less than immaculate soldering. Notice, this attraction is currently closed after complaints of language of a most unsavior-like nature.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Joey? Joey, it's me, Foster.
Foster? It is really you?
Hey, old buddy. Boy, am I glad to see...
Less talk, more crowbar, Foster. Or whatever other great idea you have for getting me out of here.
Is that... Joey? Joey, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what they'd done to you.
Yeah, save your apologies for after you've got me out of this.
Everybody, it's an Aspiration Day miracle. Joey's speaking to us.
No, that's not Joey. No way.
Joey, it's really you?
Oh, great. Here we go again.
Joey.
Okay, so Joey's circuit board is still alive and well.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Quiet down. What is the meaning of this? Someone, shut this thing down. Make it stop this disrespectful noise. Quiet down. What is the meaning of this?
So we've created some kind of distraction here for the security guard, and there's a crowd around. Don't know why we need to do that yet, and I'm sure we'll discover.
Down. Make it stop this disrespectful noise. Quiet down. What is the meaning of this?
Waving my crowbar around in public wasn't going to achieve anything.
Shut this thing down. Make it stop this disrespectful noise. Quiet down. What is the meaning of this?
The information droid will be with you shortly.
I think I'm just going to reset the area back to default until we discover exactly what it is that we need to do here.
Joey had been hooked up to a speaker, forced to perform like some circus act. I couldn't help finding it amusing. There were too many people watching to just smash the glass. An old barrel transporter robot. Those robots always gave me the creeps.
I'm sure the barrel storage robot was one of the incarnations of Joey in the Beneath the
This
Steel
city
Sky.
synth garbage would never compete with the stuff back in the Gap.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Public music in Union City used to be restricted to low-life areas only. At one of our long-lost clubs, the St. James Club, citizens could meet to dance and drink. These days, music devices are mostly personalized, and loud music is only permitted in VIP areas or public stages.
information droid will be with you shortly.
This organism, found in the depths of the old city, remains one of its greatest mysteries. It was, at one time, theorized that the biomass was the result of a mutated mini knockwurst flushed into the old sewage system. However, numerous court proceedings dictated that this was, in fact, a false statement fabricated by the franchise's competitor, Little Knackers. Whilst its origins are unknown, citizens are assured it represents no threat to our well-being and is displayed here merely as a...
The droid had an old interface port at the base. Union City still had some pretty backward views on the Gap. These models were far too clean-cut to be Gaplanders. They'd done a good job with the goat, though. That old stuff was always the best. It was an old fridge. There were strange noises coming from it, as if something was trapped inside.
Oi! What are you doing over there?
What? Who? Me?
Yeah, you!
I was, just giving the machine a checkup.
Good luck with that. Lost cause if I ever saw one. Meanwhile, why don't you get back to enjoying the exhibit? Quietly. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I just can't get enough of old history.
Okay, so I think we found a reason for our distraction. If we can get the security guard to go back up the other end again, then we can come here and break this padlock open. So let's call the information droid again and swap the stuff over and create the distraction.
These humble scraps of primitive circuitry house the spark that would become our beloved savior, Joey. Many disciples of the Savior hold this board up as an example of immaculate assembly with rather less than immaculate soldering. Notice, this attraction is currently closed after complaints of language of a most unsavior-like nature.
It was the original circuit board I'd programmed Joey onto all those years ago. Someone must have retrieved it from that old machine, the one I'd used to create Ken.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Quiet down! What is the meaning of this? Someone, shut this thing down! Quiet down! What is the meaning of this?
Rat!
Nonsense! There's no... Everybody out! Make your way to the exit in an orderly manner.
The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. I had to find a way out without being detected, but not before figuring out where this leak guy was hiding out. Not to mention rescuing Joey.
So I'm hoping that now everyone's away from here, we might just be able to smash in here and get
Joey
Joey's
had been
circuit
hooked
board.
up to a speaker, forced to perform like some circus act. I got you, buddy. I built the circuit board when I was just a kid, and now I had it back. But it was more than just a board. My old pal Joey was on it. The droid had an old interface port at the base.
Perhaps we can restore Joey to this barrel droid as we did in the original game.
The panel had been covering the table's interface port. An antiquated interface port was built into the side of the table.
We could swap these over. I've got no idea what use that would be, but we'll do it anyway. So now we have a moving holo map on the vermin droid.
The inside of the fridge looked disgusting. It smelled even worse. Ten years ago, I'd used the old underground system to reach the heart of Link. The old vacuum robot looked familiar.
Oh, a vacuum bot. The perfect place to restore Joey, as it was in Beneath the Steel Sky.
What year is it?
Oh, relax. You were only unplugged for a moment.
Everything I ever loved is dead. Oh, hey, Foster. You're here too, huh?
Welcome back, Joey.
Is this the best shell you could find?
It was just collecting dust.
You've turned me into a vacuum cleaner, Foster. Again!
It's functional. Don't be ungrateful. And look, someone gave you a cool beanie.
Don't patronize me, Foster.
We'll find you a better shell soon, I promise.
Good, because this one sucks. And not even efficiently.
Listen, we're in deep trouble.
There's something new. Care to bring me up to speed?
I came here looking for a missing child, Milo. He was kidnapped from my village.
Oh no, Rob. That's terrible.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Don't look at me. I've been trapped in that glass prison for years.
What are the capabilities of your current shell?
It's a vacuum bot, Foster. It sucks and it blows. End of.
Don't all these old vacuums have an interface probe?
I was really hoping you'd forgotten that part.
Don't be ashamed. It might come in handy.
I'm not ashamed. It's just cold in here.
If anyone asks, my name is Graham Grundy.
You come up with that yourself?
No. I needed an ID to get inside the city. I got this one from a dead body.
Jeez, Foster. Was it dead when you found it?
Don't worry, Joey. My conscience is clear. I learned about somebody called Leet here in the city. I think he's somehow connected to the kidnapping.
And we're gonna go find him?
That's right. I came here to find out where he hides out.
And to rescue me?
Come on, Joey. That goes without saying. That's everything. Great to have you back, Joey.
The Gat Chaps are back!
We were never called that.
Best friends?
That'll do, Joey. That'll do. An old monitor displayed the maintenance test results for the barrel transporter robot. The text referenced the robot's e-manual. Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use. Most of these old maintenance reports didn't look like they'd be much use. Hey, Joey. Anything here you'd like to plug into?
What do you mean, Foster?
That probe of yours. It might be our only way out of here.
Listen, if you find something useful, I'll maybe consider giving it the old Joey one too.
You see that holographic map?
You need to get your eyesight checked, Foster. It's not showing a map anymore.
That's all for now, Joey.
Okay, let's try and catch the vermin droid and swap the map back over so that we can see it properly.
Hey, Joey. You see that holographic map?
I'm not blind, Foster.
Well, it looks like it contains information about everywhere in the city. Remember that leak guy I mentioned?
I never forget a thing.
Well, I've tracked him to an area code, E1594. Thing is, that code is part of the old system. It's obsolete.
Cut to it, Foster.
This old map shows the city as it was 10 years ago. The old system. If I can find E1594 on here, it would show me where to find Leet.
Have you seen the size of this thing? That will take you hours.
Exactly. I need you to plug yourself in. I bet you'll find the location in no time.
Give me a moment. Here, Foster. E1594.
Joey, you're a genius. There. That's the building I'm looking for. It's on the industrial level. Home Crescent Recycling Center.
This is where your guy Leet is?
I can't be sure, but it's the best lead I've got.
Okay, Foster. What's the plan now?
We need to get to that recycling center. But first, we need to break out of here without being seen.
Break out. Find Leet. Got it.
Hey, Joey, can you talk to the transporter robot?
What do you mean, talk? I already said...
Your probe, Joey. Probe the robot.
Go probe yourself, Foster.
If you could give the transporter just enough juice...
Please, let's not call it juice.
Whatever. Just see if you can get it started.
Okay, but would you mind looking the other way?
Of course. You almost done?
Don't look!
Sorry. It's, not doing anything.
You don't say, Foster. It's been wiped clean. Decommissioned. Murdered. We need to give it new protocols.
Do you think you could do that?
Of course I could. I just need to know how the system works first.
I'll have another look around.
Okay, so we have to get the maintenance manual that we saw earlier somehow transferred to Joey, or get him to read it somehow.
I don't think I want to know.
You're probably right. I'll keep it to myself. Union City is smaller than I thought. What's the scale on this thing?
Look, Joey. A work report for that barrel robot. And it comes with a maintenance e-manual.
How fascinating.
Do you think this would help you reprogram that old thing?
Well, sure, if you can find a way for me to read it. That terminal clearly wasn't built for vacuum bots.
So I think we'll have to find a way to swap this manual onto a visual device. Maybe we can get the vermin bot to display it.
Hey, Joey. How's the shell, Joey?
It's old, cranky, and it itches.
Suck it up, Joey.
You have a nice day too, Foster.
See that transporter robot? What does it do?
Don't you remember? It transports stuff on a fixed route.
Maybe we can talk to it.
Talk to it. It's not clever like me. It just follows its programmed route. You think we can use it to get out of here?
I don't know yet.
Maybe I should probe it.
Now, to get back to escaping.
Make it quick. I've seen enough of this place to last a lifetime.
Just want to check out the door scanner here to see if there's any way we can trap the vermin bot in here when it arrives. Okay, there we go. We can swap the barrel robot manual for the vermin display.
Hey, Joey. Any chance we could hook your board up to the vermin robot?
That vermin robot is entirely Minos technology.
Is there a big difference?
Well, you know how when you plug me into a port, there's a right side up and an upside down way? They changed the ports in Minos so you can plug it in either way.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, but it does mean you can't just plug your headphones in anymore.
Now, to get back to escaping.
Make it quick.
Okay, it doesn't look like we can directly get him to look at the vermin robot. Maybe... Oh, we could swap it onto the holographic display from the vermin robot. Let's try that.
Tucked between the old work manuals was the occasional picture of dubious morality. None of it looked to be much use. The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown.
Yep, there we go. We can swap the manual onto this device.
The holographic table now projected the schematics for the barrel transportation robot. Try giving this a look, Joey.
I hope you're not wasting my time, Foster. Interesting. Very interesting. Ah, this is exactly what I need to reprogram that barrel robot. You're welcome, by the way.
For what? I'm the one who found them in the first place.
Yeah, But can you read them? You're welcome.
Go reprogram the robot, please.
So I'm thinking we can probably make our escape in the barrel via the barrel robot. Just have to get him to steerable.
Let's get out of here. We need somewhere hidden outside this room.
Toilets?
Toilets. Try and aim for the men's room, Joey.
Whatever. And that's done. Let's never speak of this again.
So what now?
Well, are you ready to go?
Ready.
Then climb aboard and let's go!
The barrel was just large enough to squeeze into. It was a snug fit, it smelled bad, and I felt stupid. Far from discreet, I'd managed to escape unseen.
Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Hey, what's a nice droid like you? Hey, come back here! Hubba, hubba! Don't make me clean up in there, Foster. Come on, Foster. Let's get a move on.
Mr. Grundy? Mr. Grundy? It is Mr. Grundy, isn't it?
Of course, Mentor Alonso. Who else would I be?
Well, quite, Mr. Grundy. Who indeed, What brings you down to the Museum of New History today?
On Aspiration Day? Where else would I want to be?
Oh, perhaps at home, preparing for the party. Oh, my apologies. I had forgotten that you no longer have the required social standing. I wonder, may I scan your U-chip again?
I don't understand. What's wrong with my U-chip?
Oh, nothing, I'm sure. Just a curious little anomaly. Yes, there it is. A sector of corrupt data, almost as if... How very strange. Have no fear. I'll consult my colleagues at the Ministry, and we'll soon have you sorted out. I'm almost positive you have nothing to worry about.
Let's hope so.
Just one more thing, Mr. Grundy.
Yes, Mentor?
I am surprised to see you wearing an aspiration brooch.
By the power of Joey, I am now a social climber.
So it would seem. So it would seem.
Alonso was definitely onto me. I'd have to watch my step around him.
Yeah, this Ministry guy's definitely onto us. I think we're going to have to find out some way to transfer our actual aspiration status onto Kudos or something along that line.
Graham had taken the tracked Bilby to the Home Crescent Recycling Center. I was sure this is where I'd find Leet.
So I think I remember when we first came into this area there was some kind of aspiration terminal or something along those lines, where we might be able to get where aspiration and Kudos actually aligned. But I think we'll leave that for the next episode. So once again, if you are enjoying this content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.